We believe in change and we're prepared for it with new techniques and new approaches.
One of the more recognizable clubs in Chicago is that of the Chicago Harley Boys and Girls. Formed in the mid-90s, they are not just merely popular because of their catchy name, but more so for their sharp motorcycles, charitable events, and great personalities. The former president and co-founder of the club is Byron, who in his own right was one of the first of his generation to influence Harley ownership to a wave of younger generation riders throughout the Midwest.
My name is Byron TC.
What's your presence here in Chicago in the background?
I'm like one of the guys in my era for my age group that was riding, one of the first guys riding Harley. I wasn't the first guy to ride Harley, but one of in our age group. I've been riding Harley since 1994. When I first bought a Harley, people said, why did I buy that? And to see what it has grown to in Chicago, the 210, is like a phenomenon within itself. I would say my popularity comes from I'm a people's person. I love human beings. People are very important to me. They're more important than things. And secondly, the business that I'm in. I had my car lots for years. I'm known from 103rd in Michigan, where everybody used to come and buy cars from. So I've been in the highline car business for 25 years. So I took that and went into the bikes. So I'm known for selling all the hot bikes and all the hot cars and just do everything real big. Everybody want to be kings. Everybody want to have their own corner, their own spot, their own space to say, this is what I created. So we have a lot of bike clubs here. Like I'm the founder of the Chicago Harley Boys. I also got a Detroit chapter and I got a Toledo, Ohio chapter. I started riding in 1994. It wasn't a lot of people riding then. About 97, a couple more people started to ride. So how it originally started, we used to stop to get gas. So it started off with maybe 6 or 7 of us. We used to stop to get gas, and we noticed when we get gas and the little kids walk past, they would say, look at those Harley boys. So when the first time we heard it, it's like, oh, okay. So then we went to a couple, now this was a period over a summer, but we noticed the kids would just automatically say, look at those Harley boys. So I said, we're going to be the Harley boys. That's what we're going to be. So that's how the idea came. So this is about 98. So then more people started riding. So by 2004, a bunch of people started riding. So then we decided to collectively put this together, and then we became the Harley Boys with the Harley Girls also. So I would say we was an intricate part of changing the dynamics of women riders. And we had all the pretty girls, and they would really take they sexy with their bike. I mean, these are people that love fashion. So now the Harley girls, now the Harley rider changed from looking a little rough to, man, fabulous. Now they fabulous riders, and there's so many pretty women that ride, it's unreal. And it just took a life of its own. And if it was up to me, I want a Harley Boys and Harley Girls in every city, and I want a Harley Davidson dealership.
Being a used car dealership owner and salesman for over the last 20 years, Byron has had more than his share of experience with assisting customers with purchasing cars and motorcycles.
Yeah, so we at my shop, 147, 3 blocks east of Cicero, Midlothian, Illinois, where I sell my car business, sell all the cars. I've been selling highline cars. If you haven't bought nothing hot from me in 25 years, keep it real, your bag wasn't right. Just keep it real. Now these are some of the things that I sell. These are Harley Davidson bikes. I call these caterpillars, because you have to get a caterpillar first before you can turn it into a butterfly. These are some stock Harley, Fat Boy, Deluxe, another Deluxe. I got an Electric Glide outside. I got a Nightster. So I got all type of bikes, but I sell it to you like this, and then you put your own swag on it.
If there is such a thing as a right-hand man in both friendship and in business, then Ike Muhammad would certainly be that figure to Byron. Both have single-handedly contributed to hundreds of Harley sales to new and old African American riders throughout Chicago over the last 10 years. Whereas the influence to even consider a Harley, or better yet, obtain financing, was otherwise pretty much unavailable elsewhere.
In every business, you have somebody that gets the money. My secret weapon here is Ike Muhammad. You all know him. Anybody that financed a Harley went through Ike Muhammad. He is the guru of getting financed. Let me introduce you to Ike.
Hey everybody. I just gotta say, you know, in the Harley Davidson industry, people just can't come up with the money, so they got me. I'm pretty good at what I do. Pretty much help everybody out, get the financing done, get the monies to get the bike, to get the people to get on the road. And with the knowledge and the people that Byron knew in the Harley Davidson business, in the Harley Davidson world, I countless, hundreds and hundreds of motorcycles and motorcycle clubs we put on the street and put smiles on their faces. Just everybody came to us. I mean, Byron brought, I can't even tell you how many people Byron knew and how many invaluable the database that he had, that with all the contacts that he had. It was unbelievable, just unbelievable. Thousands, and literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in motorcycle sales went through Byron.
Wrapping up his interview, Byron gives his perspective on the Chicago black bike culture scene, and also what differentiates the Chicago black bike culture scene from other cities.
The Harley scene in Chicago is phenomenal. Everybody picks up their bike, they really into it. We go out and eat, we take trips, we like a big family. The women here, I have been all over. The women here are so into their bikes. They done went from Prada purses to PM wheels. They PM wheels, lights, bags, stretch tanks, custom paint, motor work is ridiculous. What makes it different from other cities is Chicago has a short time to ride during the summer. And we get so pumped up during the winter time to redo our bikes so we can make our showing in the summer. It's not like LA, Florida, where it's hot all the time. So it's more intense here in Chicago, the bike scene. You know, the bikes are really your own personality. Chicago is an aggressive town. You're either going to end up being a legend from the pressure, or you're going to end up being nobody. They're going to test you here. They're going to push you to the limit to come outside the best that you could be. It's just an aggressive city. Not nothing bad, but it's aggressive. And we got gangster Christians and we got gangster gangsters. You either gonna be gangster for the Lord or gangster for the devil, but you gonna be gangster in Chicago.
This is Elizabeth from Atlanta by way of Miami, and you're watching Throttle and Chrome.